This is your one and only FireSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness. And I just have one question. Are you ready for epic Halloween action? I hope so, because starting with today's video up until Halloween, we are celebrating all that is spooky, scary, haunting, and general Halloween themed fun. In today's horrifically haunting video, we are taking a look at the Ark mod Spoopy Dinos. Yes, Spoopy with a P. 2 P's actually. This fantastically frightening mod adds costumes to the game for your dinos that allows them to look like ghost versions of themselves. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so before we get into all of the goodness that has to do with this scary mod, there's a few things you need to know. If you have a mod on your server that affects dino spawns, so basically if it adds any type of new dino to the game, changes your dinos in any way, then you have to have this specific mod above it. It has to be at the top of your mod list so that it is loaded first. Otherwise, the ghost dinos that spawn all around your Ark Island will not spawn. You will be able to use the skins, but the ghost version of the dinos that you need to get those skins will not spawn. So make sure it's at the top of your list. If you have nothing else affecting your dino spawns, you can put this anywhere in the lineup you want. It really does not matter. I have nothing on mine currently right now that affects my dino spawns, and this bad boy is loaded at the bottom, and as you can see from that turtle trying to walk in the background, the dinos are spawning all around the Ark just fine. The cool thing about this is that if you have a mod on your server that affects dino spawns, you can essentially turn off the spawning of the other dinos and stop people from collecting the skins, allowing those that do have the skins to continue to enjoy their awesome ghost dinos, like this raptor you see me setting on right now. Okay, so now that we got that important stuff out of the way, in order to get these skins, all you have to do is run around and kill other dinos that are ghost versions. So let's take a look at that right now, how that works. I'm gonna hop on this guy right here. Look at this awesome guy. Isn't he gorgeous? This one's gonna be my favorite. Ghost Pteranodon. Alright, Ghost Pteranodon, let's go kill this turtle. See this turtle here? He's not moving because I have it set to players only, so nobody can move except for me. We're gonna kill him, and we should get in our inventory, let's clear it out, we should get a turtle skin. And there you go. You can see we have the turtle costume, and I got all of his other goodies as well. So once you have the turtle costume, all you have to do is equip it onto your dino. Let's take a look at how that works. So we're going to jump off of this guy right here. We're going to go into his inventory. You can see that I already have a ghost costume equipped on him. If I no longer want him wearing the costume, all I have to do is pull it off, and he's back to his normal, horribly boring self. If I want him to have the costume, all I have to do is put it back on, and now he is a glowing, eerie ghost version of his former self. And the mod author did an amazing job on this. Look, you can see through his wings. That's right there. Look at that. I'm looking straight through his wings. You can see through his body. You can see through all of him. It's so cool, but yet the textures are still there. You can see the texture in his wings. Pretty sure what he did was he just alpha channeled the whole dino. Not 100% sure on that, but if I had to make an educated guess, I would say that's what he did here. Something to do with the alpha channels to give them that eerie see-through appearance. And still contains some of the textures. I mean, pretty much all the textures are still there. It looks fantastic. Some of them don't, like this RG. Yes, this is not a vulture. I know it kind of looks like a vulture, but it's not. It's definitely an RG. Here, let's do that. See there? Definitely an RG. And, oh, he looks so bad. I hate to say it. He just looks terrible. Let's get top on him here. Yeah, he's just not good. I guess that's because of all the feathers, but that's okay. That's okay. It's fine that he's not good. It doesn't matter. Because other things are awesome. Look at this centipede. Wait, where's your head? That's your butt. Here's your head. Look at that. And all of the dinos have ghost versions of themselves. Even the fish dinos have ghost versions of themselves. And we will get to one of those here in a minute because I really feel like we have to show those off. Because he has a whole list of spawn commands where you can spawn them in and force tame them. So we're definitely going to do that. Most of these that you see here have costumes on, so they are not spawned in, like this guy, this Phiomia has costume on. The Phiomia is the only one that is green, which I think is fantastic because it reminds me of Slimer from the Ghostbusters, which is just perfect for the Phiomia. You know, the poop machine should be the green one, if there is going to be a green one. So yeah, there's the Phiomia. Then we have the Anklo. Check this out. His eyes still have a little bit of color in them. You can still see the color in his eyes, color in his mouth, but yet the rest of him completely see-through. If we get close enough, you can see his legs through his butt. And then, of course, I couldn't do this video without showing you guys the Rex, because the Rex looks fantastic. Look at that. So amazing. This mod is great for your Halloween themes, for your servers, or, I mean, you don't even have to be Halloween themed. It's great all year round because the dinos look amazing. Hey, let's jump on this guy so you can see from the top. This is what it's going to look like when you're, well, not like that. This is what it's going to look like when you're riding him. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I know you guys saw that scorpion up there. We'll get to him in a second. Then we have the Allosaur. He looks pretty good. I like him. You can see through him really good. And his textures, like certain parts, like look how good you can see through his belly right there at the scorpion. And you can still see his textures pretty decently on his tail and stuff. His eyes and his face creep me out a little bit. That's enough of that. Alright, here we go. Check out how amazing the scorpion looks. You can still see the red in his legs. So cool. This one looks so good. I love it. You can see right through his tail while you're riding him. Super scary. Having these outside, imagine having these all over your base, outside your base, everywhere. Okay, so let's go spawn some fish and take a look at what they look like. So here we are on a manta that I have summoned in, and I just did a force tame on him, so he's not wearing a saddle. That's why I look like I do. It kind of looks improper while I'm riding him, but we're gonna try to get the nice zoom in for you guys. If I can get off him, we'll get a close-up on his face. And last but not least, we have the Mosasaur. Yeah, he's half stuck in the dirt, but that's okay. You can still see what he looks like and get an idea of how awesome he is with his fancy ghost skin. Look at that face. That's a terrifying face right there. Oh yeah, that's a face only a mother could love. Okay, so we've seen these guys at night. Now let's take a look at them during the day. So here we are during the day. They don't look nearly as awesome during the day as they do at nighttime. I mean, they look good. You can see through them a heck of a lot better. Look how well we can see through this guy. Scorpion, still see through him, but does not look nearly as good, I don't think, as they do at nighttime. I mean, they look good, but they really stand out really well during the night. One last thing before we wrap this up. You cannot tame these guys out in the wild. You have to kill them to get the ghost version costume skin thing. If you are an admin or you are playing single player, you can spawn them in with the spawn command and you can force tame them, like I have done with some of these here. For example, this centipede, if you take a look at his inventory, he's not wearing a costume. However, if we take a look at something like this Anglo, he is wearing a costume and I can pull it off because I spawned him in and used an Anglo skin on him. However, this guy I did not. I spawned in some saber-tooths and attempted to tame them, but they just died after a couple of shots. I guess when their torpor gets too high, instead of knocking out, they die. But you cannot tame them. You have to kill them and get the skins and then go tame a normal one, and then you can put the skin or costume, whatever you prefer to call it, on your normal dino. I think that covers everything for this mod spotlight. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought. If you're shy and you don't like to comment, just smack that thumbs up button and show your support. Also, if you're not already, make sure you're following me on Twitter for all the good channel updates and other awesomeness. Until next time, thanks for watching.